Getting ready to rant. I got a rant, got a rant, got a rant, got a rant. Comcast cable sucks. I got a letter from Comcast. Basically what it says is they got these little boxes. They're not on-demand boxes where you can order up whatever you want to watch on TV. They're just these little digital adapter boxes. They're about that big. And you have to have them in order to watch television. And that's the minimum box that you have to have. And, you know, years ago, when I've been a Comcast customer since 1999, okay? Same account, always paid the bill on time, never late, never, anything like that. So, originally, we screwed the cable in the back of the TV. We used a remote that came with the TV, and we could watch cable. Then when they introduced these digital boxes and kind of shoved those down our throat, we ended up having to have another remote, which that remote would only run that little cable thing. It wouldn't run anything else. So, you had to have now 6 frickin' remotes between the surround sound and the television and the cable box. You got to have, at least 2 or 3 remotes, to run all that crap. So, pain in the butt, didn't really want it, but hey, what choice did we have, right? So, originally the deal was they gave you 3 of those little boxes for free. And if you wanted more, they were $1.99 a month. Well, I didn't even want to pay the $1.99 a month because, I felt like, I paid $600 for a TV that was supposed to be cable ready. And back then, $600 for a TV was a lot of money. And, here it is, not cable ready anymore. I got to have a box. Anyway, I needed 5. I didn't want to pay the $1.99 for the additional 2. It would have been $1.99 each. So I cut one of the televisions out, which meant I needed 4. So I got 3 free, and I paid $1.99 a month for the 4th one. A couple years later, they upped it to $2.99. I was paying that. Now at the time, I had basic cable television, okay, which included all the local stations and CNN, Fox News, TV Land, the Home Shopping Network, which I really don't care anything about, the History Channel. You get what I'm saying. It came with a few channels, but nothing really exciting. It wasn't any HBO, no Cinemax, nothing like that. And they went up on that. I was paying at the time, I think I was paying, and I had internet. So I had my internet and the TV like that. And I think at the time we was paying like $65 a month. Well, they went up to like $80-some. So I called and, said, hey, what's going on? Why is this thing going up so much? So the guy said, the person I talked to at the time, this was about a year ago or so, he says, it was probably a little bit more than a year ago, about a year and a half ago. He says, we've got this special you can sign up for that's it's called Blast, and you get Xfinity TV, Blast internet speed at 65 megabytes, blah, 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 and you get HBO for free for a year, and it's $69.95 a month, okay? Which was almost as cheap as what I was paying for less. So I said, okay, so I signed up for that. But when I signed up for it, I asked guys, well, what happens when this runs out? So he tells me, he says, well, when this runs out, there'll be another deal available and you can get on that. So I said, I was reluctant, but you know, I had to do something. So I said, well, okay. So I went with that. Well, that deal ran out, okay? Probably about maybe 3-4 months ago it ran out. And I didn't call them back right away to find out, you know, what other deal was available. They went up on the bill from the, I think with tax and everything, it was like $74 or $75 a month. They went up to 90 some dollars a month, okay? And that was a huge jump. But I went on and was paying it. You know, I didn't call back and didn't raise hell about it. I just went on and paid it. Now when they sent this about this additional $3.99 per unit times 3 additional plus some other goofy fee, now it's jacked my cable bill up to $118 a month. So needless to say, when I seen this, I called them up. Talked to one lady and she said, you know, I told her, I said, I've been a customer for a long time, since 1999. She said, yeah, I see that. Let me get you to Customer Solutions. They'll work this out for you. They'll get you worked out. So she sends me to Customer Solutions. And I talked to the guy over there, and he don't want to do jack. First, he offers $10 off, but he's going to take away a bunch of stuff. Then he comes back and says, well, I could take $20 off and just cut back your internet speed from 65 megabytes to 25 megabytes. So I thought about it for a minute, and I said, okay, well, if that's the best you can do, do that. So they was only going to knock $20 off the bill, okay? So that was going to put the bill just under $100 a month. And it was going to knock my internet back from 65 to 25 megabytes. But I thought I was going to have the same television channels. So I hang up the phone, and then hours later I go to watch TV. I got no channels. None. No, you know, no Fox, no CNN. Well, I couldn't watch HBO anyway because I don't even have the box to watch HBO. So whether I was getting HBO for free or whether I was paying for HBO for the last 4 months, I was paying for HBO and I couldn't watch it because I didn't have a box to watch it with. You know, none of that was relevant, but now I got nothing. I mean, I'm still paying, according to what he told me, I'll be paying just under $100 a month, and I got nothing but channels that I could get with an antenna from Walmart, and my internet speed's been closed back down to 25 megabytes. So I called Comcast back again, and just like most of the time when I call them, I tell them that the phone call is being recorded. Whether I record it or not, I say, this phone call is being recorded. But this time when I called them back, I did record it. And the reason why is because what the lady told me was somewhat shocking to a degree. In fact, I had to get her to repeat it so that I could make sure that I got it and understood what she was saying. And basically what she was saying is Customer Solutions should have offered me the same deal I had, the $69.95 or whatever it was a month for Blast with the HBO and the Xfinity TV for another year. That's generally the standard procedure according to this lady. I've got the recording. I'm going to play it for you now so that you can hear it from her mouth, right out of her mouth. And hopefully you can tell me what you think. So let's get that that voiceover going, take a listen. Understanding what you're saying. Can you repeat that again?
Yes, sir. This plan, which is for $69.99, it's called Blast Plus, is only offered by our solutions team, customer solutions.
So basically, when I was on the phone with them earlier today, they had the opportunity to offer me that as an option.
Yeah. So yes, exactly. That's why I'm also wondering, because every customer who has rolled off to the promotion has an option to go back to their old promotional rate. Of course, there are specific qualifications, but knowing how old the account is, you should be able to avail.
Yeah, I mean, I would certainly think that a customer that has been a loyal customer since 1999, and here it is 2016, never been late with a bill, always paid on time,
Yes.
I would certainly think that Comcast would want to keep me as a customer and try to, give me anything that was available. And if that package was available through the solutions team, they certainly should have offered it to me.
Exactly, because we also encountered customers like you who have been a long time customer. They even have discounts. So it's more of, I guess, I'm not sure if they knew that they should be getting a discount, or it's more of a demand from the customers. I would suggest, sir, if customers like this, there are accounts that I was able to handle showing that they even have discounts and they can still go back to their promotional account. So like what I said, Mr. Dove, I'm not sure what happened to your conversation with the with the solutions team. You mentioned he was polite but condescending, right? So
Yeah, that's exactly how he spoke to me, like I was an idiot.
maybe there was a gap there. So, but I can assure you, you should be able to go back to your 69.99 plan.
Okay.
You can.
Well, I certainly do appreciate your honesty and I appreciate your help in letting me know what's going on. And I will do as you suggested and I will call them on Monday.
Yes. No problem, sir. I'm going to notate that on the account as well, so that in case you called back on Monday, they would be able to assist you further. I'm going to document everything on what happened on this call, okay?
Thank you very much. I appreciate your help.
I appreciate as well your patience, Mr. Dobbs. Do you have any other questions for me or anything else that I might assist you with?
No, ma'am.
All right. So I didn't touch anything on the account, okay? Um, Still the same thing that you were downgraded to by the last representative, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome, sir. May you enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Okay, so you heard the voiceover of the conversation between me and this last customer service representative, and I have to admit, she was very nice. She was very helpful. When she initially called me back, she informed me that she was a supervisor, and so that leads me to believe that she definitely knows what she's talking about. In my impression of what she said, she was somewhat shocked that they did not offer this to me. It kind of sounded to me like that it was kind of like a standard thing for them to offer this to someone in my position, where in my situation I just can't afford these inflated bills, okay, from Comcast for a product that is truly lacking. Um, and especially being a customer with as long a history as I have with Comcast, you would certainly think that they would want to keep someone as a customer that pays their bill every month and pays it on time. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I was impressed with this lady and her honesty, and I appreciate it. but that's a reflection on her personally. As far as Comcast goes, Comcast sucks. Um, Over on Facebook, there's a Facebook page or Facebook group or something. Comcast cable sucks. I invite you to go over there and check it out and tell us your horror stories about Comcast and what they may have put you through. Um, it was. I'll be perfectly honest with you. This whole situation has put me under so much stress that I mean, I could have had a stroke or a heart attack over the stress that all this has caused me. It's caused me so much physical stress and mental stress. Just having to call there and push one, push two, push three, push four, and then they would hang up on me, and I'd have to call back. I mean, I literally put in. I dare say I called Comcast 6 times today, and finally they called me back. That's how bad it was to try to get through to Comcast. And of course, every time you call, they put you through a big rigmarole. So it's put me through a lot of emotional and mental distress. Really, it really has. And I could see them pushing somebody into a heart attack or a stroke or even worse. So leave me a comment, like my video, share my video. I'm so fed up with Comcast, I just don't know what to do. I will be calling them on Monday, and I'm going to tell them about this video that I'm making and see what they have to say about it. I'd like to hear what they have to say about it. Thanks for watching. Hope the rant didn't go too long.